Alrighty, welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're going to look at a team today in the Illuvium Gauntlet arena that has been breaking the meta. And what I'm talking about is rogues, but a very specific iteration of the rogues, because I was playing for the qualifiers for the tournament that's happening next weekend, and I needed to get 5 wins. And I think 3 or maybe 4 of those wins I was actually able to get with rogues, but with very specific iteration of rogues. And we're gonna look at one of them today right here in the video. This is pre-recorded, and I'm gonna take you on to this wild ride right here. So I was extremely lucky to kick things off because I was able to get a stage 2 Lynx, a tier 2 stage 2 unit on round number 3, which in itself is quite crazy and very lucky, and kind of sets the stage for a nice win streak that is coming. And we're gonna see, I'm gonna fast forward a lot, but we're gonna see it right here, 2 more Lynxes, a Grilla, a Rota. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm going full on rogues, because if you're not getting contested with rogues, if everybody else is playing 9 water as they're doing at the moment, because it's so OP, then you can get all those stage 3 rogues for free and possibly have an easy time winning the lobby yourself. But there is a little bit caveat to it. You need to play around your win conditions, and we're going to look at one of them that I figured out today, or it was kind of by accident. And we're also going to talk about the other ones that you have with rogues. So yeah, my Lynx right here is just winning the game this round, and we got the 150 health augment for our whole team right here, which is a very consistent augment. You're gonna get consistent value from this one. Every fight, your whole team is gonna get 150 extra health. If you have 6 units, that's gonna be 900 extra health. And that is just consistent. Whereas other augments are a little bit hit or miss, this one is gonna give you the value every single time. So it's a very good augment to take. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. So I have 3 empaths right here as my tanks, which is a very good option as your tanks. I'm not even sure if 3 bulwarks is actually tankier than 3 empaths, especially in the early game. The empath shield is just what gives you so much tankiness, and once the shield is gone, you already have the mana to cast. Then we're gonna stun with our Apo, and we're gonna heal with our Atipo right here and shield, and then we're gonna shield with our Ranger, just giving us more sustain. So I think in the early game, just playing empaths as tanks is really good. Our Lynx was able to get into the backline, annihilate the Flish, his main damage dealer. And even though there is a big stage 2 Doka and a big stage 2 Grokko, the Grokko hyperactive, my Lynx is able to get on through and actually finish the game right here, which is crazy. I didn't think I could beat this round, but look at the Apon. Against 2 stage 2 units, one of them being a big Doka right here. It just tanks forever. The stage 1 Apon just tanks 2 stage 2 units forever, which shouldn't maybe not really be the case, but yeah, Empath super tanky because of all that sustain they provide. So Predator Pass, we're gonna come back to that later. That's one of the niche augments that I used in those games to actually win the game. But for now, we're gonna take the defensive buffer. Minus 15% damage is always gonna work. It's a very versatile, a very solid augment for your team, a very solid defensive augment. And yeah, we hit another stage 2 Lynx right there. We are on the way to the stage 3 Lynx. If we can get it this early, it's gonna be a huge power spike and just solidify our win streak. It's very sad we lost our second PvE round, I think, or second PvP round right here, because we're not going to lose many more games. So we put a Lynx in each corner just to make sure if he repositions that we also jump his backline over here in this corner. And now you can watch our Lynx. He's just going to wreak havoc here in the backline and just easy damage. We didn't even lose many units. Next shop reroll, we get another Lynx, we get an Apon, we get a Rota. So we are on the way to our core units. And one of our core units definitely is going to be stage 2 Apon to give you Mystic, and the stage 2 Fire Mystic Inferno weapon to give you 2 Mystic, which is going to give you, again, such a huge power spike in the early game if you can get it that early. So now we find the Gorilla, which gives us a stage 2, another stage 2 Rogue. We're going to sell our Atipo for that, get another Lynx. So we only need one more Lynx to get to the stage 3, and we're looking very solid. We're level 5. We have 4 Earth on the board, 3 Rogues, 2 Empaths, and our enemy right here, Bpod, is not on a win streak. He doesn't push all his economy into this wave, so I think we're going to have an easy time beating him right here. Let's look at the start of the round, which is going to be the decider. So he puts his fighters and 1 bulwark in the back. The rangers should have been more in the middle, because now we're focusing the fighters, and our Lynx is actually able to take down the Riptor. Yes, takes down the Riptor, which is going to be huge. And yeah, the Gorilla is also such a strong early game unit. Let's fast forward. And here is where it gets interesting, because right now I'm doing stuff on the side. I'm AFK. And right now I am not picking my augment, and I wouldn't have gone for the Predator augment. But because I'm AFK, game select Predator augment automatically. I get the stage 2 Grid and Resolve armor, which is really good. We also have 1 Mystic staff right here already. So we're looking pretty decent. And we are gonna fast forward again. So positioning wise, I didn't play very well. I should have had 1 rogue right here, because all of our rogues are gonna focus the Grocko right here, which is not ideal, but it still works. We're still getting through him, or we're still focusing some other units as well. And just our Empaths right here are so tanky. His Lynx can't even get through our Ranger with so much Grid and Resolve from the Earth and from the armor. I even forgot to put on the Legendary Augment. I didn't even realize yet that I got automatically picked Predator, and it would have given me 2 Predators already. So I got super lucky here, kind of misplayed, and we are still able to win this round. And now the fun really starts, because now we're getting big power spikes. We get another Gorilla right here, so I'm probably going to sell the Atlas. I'm just holding on to that to deny it from other players. But there we go, we sell him. And maybe we want to reroll, because we're just 1 link shy of a stage 3 links. And also, very soon I hopefully realize there is Predator up there. Okay, we're going to stay on 30 gold, because you usually don't want to go much more below 30 gold. Because then you're just going to have a very slow compounding interest, and your economy is going to be screwed. So we put Predator on the links. Now we have 2 Predators, both stacked here. And Predators, they do a lot of damage with their first hit after landing. So let's see what our Predators right here do to the enemy backline. I don't want to fast forward, because it's going to start in a second. But we have a little bit of a delayed start here. It's a little bit scary. I knew that would happen. Jump in, both hit 1 time, 2 more times, dead. 1 backline dead. They focus the next one. Here on the Flish, gets a cast out, but now he's dead. Our Lynx gets 1 more cast. With the minus 15% damage, he is actually quite tanky, and yeah, just no chance. We're so far ahead of our enemies. We also have a win streak, we have the economy. Here we get the Rota, so we're gonna have a Rebel. We can sell the stage 1 Volante, giving us another huge power spike. And whenever you wanna find out how strong you actually are, you just compare yourself to the past version of you. Also a good tip for life in general. Just, compare yourself, to your past you. And if you now know, hey, I was already able to win with a stage 1 Volante, and now I'm bringing in a Rebel, that means, hey, I got very much stronger in this turn. Actually, we're swapping out the Lynx here to get 4 Rogues. Big misplay. The Lynx would have been definitely better than the Volante, giving us still the free Rogue stack right here. But yeah, you cannot play it perfectly every time. I'm putting my 2 Empaths far away, so those Flishes are hopefully going to laser down here. But yeah, all of my Rogues are in the backline. We're taking down these Flishes. And very early on, if they don't have a tight, good corner positioning with some Empaths where everything is tight together and we're able to take down 1-2 Flishes, they're just not going to have enough damage. And we are winning another round right here. I think now comes the biggest. Till now was kind of lucky to stay on the win streak. I made mistakes and so on. But now we're hitting the biggest power spike of them all. Plus, we're hitting another Neogenic Recombinator, which now with 2 of them gives us 300 extra health on all of our units. Very solid power boost right there. And if you have 8 units, boom, there we go. We got the stage 3 Lynx. Another Rebel, Rota. And what I was gonna say, if you have 8 units with those 2 augments right here, we're gonna get, what, 2,400 extra health. That's more than a legendary augment gives you. So very, very strong augment right there. That's a PvE round. We're gonna fast forward, see what the next round holds for us. We're getting a Chukul, which means now we have 3 Predator on the board with the Gorilla, the Chukul, and the Lynx being stage 3. Such a huge power spike right there. So we're finally able to sell the Volante, I hope, right here. I hope I finally realized. There we go. Chukul comes in instead of the Volante. We keep rolling a bit. We have so much gold at this point. We might want to stay around 70 gold. So yeah, I'm selling some weapons here. We're on 69. I cannot really sell anything. I want all of those units. So we don't mind losing 1 or 2 income if it gives us 1 extra unit, especially in the late game. Early game, you really want to have every single income point. So important, because it's going to compound up to more. But later on, if it's 60 or 70, it doesn't really matter anymore. You already have your stack, your money together. So here I hit the Mystic Weapon, which is huge, but I think there was a little bug, so it's going to get unequipped. We would have to equip this one again to counter the bug and actually be able to play the weapon. I keep rolling down a little bit because I just want to make sure I don't lose my win streak here, because it's giving me so much extra money. But yeah, we have such a huge power spike. All our rogues are stage 2. One of them is even stage 3. We have 3 predators, which is always really good to get like 3 or 4 of a composite synergy. And as you can see, our Lynx is just marching through the enemy backline. So much damage with every hit. And yeah, they have absolutely no chance. We took the game and ran with it. We're so far ahead. And here is where it gets interesting, because now I got the Predator Pounce augment and I'm gonna put it onto the Lynx. And that is just gonna make things really crazy, and I can't wait to show you this. So redo the augments, Predator plus Predator Pounce on a stage 3 Sapphire Lynx. It's the Air Lynx, so that's really good against all those 9 water players. We're gonna redo the minus 15% damage onto our only frontline unit, the Apon. And yeah, let's just fast forward, because this is gonna be a massacre. I keep rolling a bit, always trying to stay at least above 50 gold. And yeah, Lynx just doing mad stuff. But we're gonna have a closer look at this a little bit later on. So here, I cannot really sell anything, right? I could have sold the TV Roku, but we decided to sell the Apon. It's not really the win condition that we're looking for. Mud is decent, but finding all those rogues, stage 3 is more important. And as you can see, we just need 1 more Gorilla, 1 more Rebel, we found that, and 2 more Chukos. So we're very close to finding all of this, which is why I roll a bit down. We're still on level 6, giving us 40% chance of finding those tier 1 rogues. There we go. We need 1 more. 1 more Chuko, 1 more Gorilla. So I keep rolling. I'm a little bit greedy here. We are so strong. We don't even need to invest money to keep our win streak. And as you can see, this Lynx is just insane. 1, 2, 3 hits, jumps to the next guy, takes down this guy, 1 shot. And yeah, he's just marching through the enemy backline. You can see it right here. 7,000 damage, 8,000 damage, far ahead from the Gorilla, second in damage. And it's just absolute madness. We're finding the Chukondi, or the Chukol. No, it's the Chukondi, I think. And look at that. We find the TB Ruku. We find the Gorilla. The game is really on our side this time. We still have 60 gold. And I still keep rolling. And yeah, like I said earlier, the Mystic stuff, it got bugged. It got swapped back to the other one. And I finally realize it now. And here, quick overview of the augments. Revenant is not what it used to be. We could have gone for 3 Revenant, but I decided to go for Omnisource, because Omnisource is just, well, after 3 casts of the units you equip it to, all your team is going to get 75 Omega power, which is huge for those rogues. And just buffing up all my rogues with 1 augment is going to be better than the Revenant, also better than the Warpwave Assault, which would have been interesting too. And yeah, we had really good choices there. And now we're going to put that on Apon, because he's the fastest to cast and he doesn't really need that Omega power. So I hope he gets 3 casts out, giving everybody 75 Omega power. And let's just see what the Lynx does with the enemy team, because it's a little bit illegal, I think. He's starting on the outside, boom, 1 shot, boom, 1 shot, jumps to the next guy. And it just keeps on going. The whole team is dead, 10 seconds, that's it. We're done. All right, let's keep going. I keep rolling a little bit. It's called slow rolling when you don't roll all your gold down. Usually slow rolling is more like everything that's above 70 gold. You just always roll down to the max income. But I also like to do it like stay above 50, stay above 60 and stuff like this. And yeah, we're just tracking through them. There's no chance. Here for a second, I thought about Dust, but Dust is also not what it used to be. So Vermilia with Revenant would have been better. And then we actually decided, wait, let's see. Let's just see the links for a second. One shot, two shot, two shot, one shot. He crits for so much damage. It's insane. And I was actually able to get another stage 3 links, a Predator Pounce Augment, and a Predator Emblem in the game after this. And it was the exact same thing, and I was able to win this so easy. So this is a little bit of a niche win condition, right? You need like Predator Pounce plus Predator Emblem plus the stage 3 links. But the links is usually very uncontested, and the rogues in general, you don't really want to play them if too many other players are playing rogues. But if you're not contested, this is a very easy win condition that solidifies itself very early on. So you can take this 13-game win streak very early on. And like I said, I'm very sad that we lost our second round or something, because otherwise we would be on 100 health right here. And it could have been a perfect game. Fast forward, I roll again down to 50, 60 gold. I don't want to go much below that. But I also want to keep spending gold just to make sure I bring the strongest team that I can. Yeah. I don't know what to say. We're just annihilating our enemy team. Here is another PvE round, which is gonna bring us up to 94 gold, which means we're gonna roll down a little bit. We almost have the stage 3 Apon. This will give us Mud, which is very nice to have. Here we went for the augment that gives our whole team another 250 health shield. You can see it in the white bar here. So now my whole team has plus 300 health, plus a 250 health shield, so plus 550 sustain for all of my team, which makes us incredibly tanky. And then we got those offensive augments. We find the Rake, we keep rolling down. I would also like to find the Ramfy, but I think it's, again, enough power spike. We improved. And yeah, we're going to actually bring in the Verminio, giving us Revenant. Really, really solid. And we're playing here versus the infamous full water build 9 water, which is still very strong. But I was able to, again, win like 3 or 5 times in the last 6 games with full rogues against those guys. Yo, look at the links for a second. Kill, 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 kill. So yeah, I was able to really give the water players a run for their money with my rogue, especially with this specific composition with the Predator links. But also another win condition that I wanted to talk about, for example, is the classic Ramfire plus Monarch, giving you Inferno plus Phantom, which can just one-shot a full corner composition. I have another video of that, so I'm going to show you that in a future video. If you want to see that, please hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel, and it helps you not miss any of my content. And yeah, at this point, I'm just playing with my food. It feels like we're on 70 gold. We have a huge win streak. And I don't think there is much that can go wrong still. And we can have one more look at a final game. Actually, we're playing versus Furies and Kryzen right here. And I'm very sure that they are husband and wife, which I thought was very cool. They told me that, or they told us that in one of our Phantom Bounty hunts months ago. And I thought it was really cool to see a husband and wife play competitive games like this together. And it's very interesting to me that they both go for the water setup, kind of countering each other and not going for different setups. But it's nice to see they stay competitive, even if they're in the same lobby. They're not giving each other any tips, any help. And let's have one more quick look, a last look at the links, because it's just beautiful. He's here, 2 shot, 1 shot, 1 shot. He keeps going, jumps to the next one, jumps to the next one, jumps to the next one. This is absolute madness, and it feels so, so good if you're not on the receiving end of this thing. Alrighty, that knocked out Kryzen right here. We're gonna just fast forward to the last 2 rounds. We finally found the ramp fight, which is pretty good for this corner positioning right here. And let's fast forward. We have one more PvE round. We took the extra Omega power for our ram fight. So he packs a little bit of a punch now. Give him a second augment, but it's all about that links. We tried to find also, just make sure we have another win condition in the pocket. We went for that ram fight, trying to find that monarch. Umber is usually very hard to find, which would be another win condition because all those water players are playing Umber. But yeah, we are just 2 units shy of having the monarch, and we're getting our Ramfire, which is such a huge win condition as well. Here we're gonna see interesting positioning. I'm just gonna spread them out in 2 camps, left and right. So yeah, either they position here and those guys kill them, or they position here and those guys kill them. Usually what I want to do is my 2 win conditions right here is a big ram fight Omega into them and the links. I want to have one of them left, one of them right. But hey, it's gonna work out. We're gonna see it in a second. And yeah, let's enjoy this last round of this absolutely broken team that I wanted to show you, which really can break the 9 water meta that we see in every game right now. And I have another meta breaker deck that I want to show you very soon. And then I also have another rogue game that I want to show you with the Ramfire. Because I think it's just a thing of beauty to see a Ramfire one-shot the whole enemy team after you did some good mind games with positioning. That's it. That's all. GG's. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it until this video, let me know in the chat by saying links or say predator. Let me know in chat if you made it till here, because I appreciate you helping the algorithm, helping the channel. Yeah, what can I say? You got my referral code, put it into the Illuvium account profile settings, helps out the channel, supports me, keep doing what I love doing, making content for you all. Hit that subscribe button, follow button, do the whole social media dance. I thank you very much for it. I know it's a bit annoying, but it really is a free way to help out the channel. So thank you if you do that. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you, and see you in the next one. I hope you're gonna try this because it has been so much fun to play it, to review it, and I hope you're gonna get it as well with the 2 predator augments right here on the links, and just gonna have a lot of fun. Let me know if you get it. I think you're gonna get a free win with it. And yeah, I see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. I'm sweaty.